Hello, happy Wednesday. So, I just wanted to come on and chat. At first, I was going to do a get ready with me, but I just didn't really want to put much makeup on, as you can tell. Um, so I'm hoping that I'll be back soon. I'm aiming for Friday. Um, so last week, I guess I recorded videos about it, but I didn't upload, so I'll just have to tell you again. My son and I went to the marina 2 times. The first time we went specifically to watch the sunset over the ocean, which we did, and it was so beautiful. It's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. Excuse me. And then when I decided that we were moving here, I was going to make that happen. And being that the ocean is only 12 minutes from my house now, why not? I am so in love with the fact that it's only 12 minutes from my house. Like, I have never lived in a place like this in my life. Well, England, but that was a very long time ago. And, to have this now, it's just, I feel so blessed and lucky and thankful and grateful and all the good stuff. And then we went again that week. We went on Friday, and I asked my sister-in-law if she'd like to come with us, and she did. And so I told her, we'd go out to dinner too. And hi, baby. Hey, Stoos. You my good-looking good boys. Yes, you is. My son wanted spaghetti, so we went to this cute little Italian place and had dinner. It was a really nice time. I wanted to go again this week, but I don't know. I really want to, but I don't know. Let me see. Thursday, tomorrow. I don't think I'd feel like it tomorrow. Friday. No, Friday I want to do makeup, unless I do it earlier in the day. I don't know. We'll see. I could go on the weekend too, but I bet it's really crowded then. So I don't know. Maybe we'll go next week. It was just one of the most peaceful, beautiful experiences of my life. We got to see seals swimming and laying on the little docks where the boats are all docked, and it was so nice. It was beautiful to see things like that when you're stuck in beige hell, which is a desert with nothing but dirt, Not even pine trees. Can't grow pine trees there. They won't survive in this place that I lived. And you can grow grass for a certain amount of time, and then a fungus will come along and kill it. And like, we did it twice, spent a lot of money the first time. We had sod laid down, and then the second time we did that again, and then eventually the fungus or whatever came along and killed it again. And so there was no point, at that point. That was after my husband passed, and I was not gonna do that again, And I figured that whoever would buy the house would probably do something else because most people just have rock, in their yards. And so it all worked out. I didn't need to worry about any of that. So, but, you live in that for 21 years and then you come to a place like this and you're just so blessed and thankful, grateful, happy. And you just, see the little things like flowers and you just get so excited. We go for walks and I'm out there just taking pictures and saying, oh, look at that, to my son. Oh my God, look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, look at that, I'm taking pictures of him in front of these huge planters that they have at the marina with these beautiful flowers. And, and you look around at all the other people and they just take it for granted. And I'm like, oh my God, how can you? They're just walking along, talking on their phones or walking and talking with people. They're not looking around. They're not appreciating any of it. And I'm just like, oh, I will not take this for granted, not for 1 second. And I haven't. And I don't think I will. I've waited my whole life to live in a place like this, and I love it. And my babies are loving it. I call her my gothic girl, the one with the seizures. She didn't, she liked to go outside in our previous place, but it was so hot, a lot of the time that she wouldn't, go out there. Now she wants to be out there all day and all night. I don't leave them or allow them to be out at night. As of right now, I usually, Thomas, calm down. Don't tear the house apart. I wonder if the front, no, it's still open. Okay, focused on. I usually bring them in between 8:30 and 9 o'clock if I'm out there in the living room, And she does not want to come in. She wants to be outside all the time. And I love that for her, She just loves it. And yes, we have a porch that's fully enclosed and everything. And a lot of times I like to go sit out there, at night when it's dark and the moon and stars are out. And, I love to go out there and just sit there. And I don't bring the whole herd out there. I usually just bring a few, They're really good. They, usually 8 o'clock, they'll start coming in, and not all of them will be out when I go to bring them in. They know their times, and they come in. I know. I'm just so grateful for this. So grateful. So anyway, now that I've chatted your face off, so I've, accomplished a lot in the house, and I'm still working on my hallway. I had this rug picked out that I just freaking loved. I was so excited for it. Like, I was so excited. I ordered it from Etsy, and it came from Turkey. And it was advertised as a big rug, and I got something that would be equivalent to a small, medium bathroom rug. And unfortunately, you cannot return or refund. So I have this little tiny rug in the hall. So I have to, well, I did find a place that does custom rugs, but I'm just been putting it off because I'm like, you know, I don't want to get stuck with something again that's not what I want. But I'm gonna put the order in soon, and it's online, but it's what do you call it? You know, you can actually speak to them and get a you know, explain to them exactly the size you want and all that kind of stuff, and they offer refunds and all that. So I've just been putting it off because it's gonna be a little bit expensive, but it'll be worth it if I can get what I want, you know. So I'm working on the haul still. I've got mostly everything else done, just the rug and a few, you know, little things. What is my next thing? Oh, I'm looking at doing my laundry room. I had Chat GPT do something, you know, show me how to organize and, you know, make it better. So I'm probably going to be doing that. I hate that laundry room. I don't know. Laundry rooms and closets are the absolute bane of my existence. We do not live cohesively. So I'm going to probably be doing that. It won't be a lot of work, but painting the cabinets and probably putting a bunch of shelving up because we just need more and more storage, you know. And I do have a end table coming that I have to put together. God help us all. And then God really help us all because I have a cabinet coming that I have to put together. I bought this one cabinet that I really love. It's black and it has glass in the front and it's like arch shaped, which I love arch shapes. And so then I bought black couch and a black chair to go with it. And then I have these dragon end tables, but the glass came off. And I can glue it back on, but it doesn't stay very long. So I'm thinking I'm going to put those just in the hallway as statues, you know. And so then I bought a black end table with an arch shape. And then I bought a bigger black cabinet with arch shapes for the area where I do my makeup. And I will start doing fairy houses again in that area. So I'll have all that to do. But, you know, that, like I said, I'm hoping to be back on Friday night or Friday sometime. So, and hopefully, you know, I'll be able to come back on more often. Ugh, my neck. So I just wanted to come on and chat. So hopefully I will, sorry, I'm looking at a cat. I will see you soon. Bye.